Happy birthday, Virgo. It's Amanda here with your Team Rune Scope. This month, in conjunction with the runes, I will be using the Medieval Scapini Tarot by Luigi Scapini. Then, as always, be sure to meet me over on the Vimeo channel for part 2 of this reading. I will be pulling one card from the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue for your spiritual advice, spiritual guidance for the month of November. But let's jump in with the runes here, Virgo, and see who wants to talk to you. Which runes want to talk to you about your birthday month. And the link to the Vimeo channel is below in the details section. Just click or tap show more, or tap the arrow beneath the video to open that section. Okay, Virgo, what do they need to know? Now, as always, Virgo, keep in mind these are general or free sample readings, if you will. Not all of these messages will be for you. Some are going to be for your fellow Virgos out there watching. I do encourage you, for additional clarification or details, to watch the video for your rising sign as well. That will often hold some messages for you. Some months it may be that all of your messages are coming through in your rising sign video. If you would like something far more specific, and if you're dealing with anything that you need individual guidance on, then you can contact me for a private session. I do those on Skype. They are $. Just drop me a line at the email address in the video and below the video. Let's see what's going on, Virgos, for the month. I feel like this goes over there. Sometimes they want to hop. Your challenge or focus, that's where we always start. Your challenge or focus is the Four of Wands. So that's not bad as challenges go here, Virgo. I feel like you're trying to get stability back, especially when it comes to your home, your family. Some of you be wanting to move. You'd be wanting to move in with a lover, with a boyfriend, girlfriend. You may be... some of you may be wanting to get married, because this can also be a card of celebration of marriage. But yeah, Awaz is here. So I feel like you're wanting to move on. I feel like for many of you, it is with someone new or someone who's not been in your life a real long time. Those of you that are already coupled, you could be helping plan a wedding, maybe for your son, your daughter, helping a friend. Maybe they've invited you to be in their wedding, a friend or family member. But it's coming up as the challenge. So in a general sense, though, I think it's just maybe moving to a new home or moving to a new stability within the home, within a partnership. I'm feeling like somebody out there, though, really wants to get married. So, and sometimes, I talk to a lot of people, and sometimes it really has nothing to do with a person specifically. They just really want to get married, and there's no problem with that, but it can make you kind of settle, for someone that, maybe you're not really compatible with, or that, maybe it's not, if you rush into it, it's not going to end up, again, with the stability that you're looking for. For some of you, this could be someone else is getting married and it's coming up as a challenge for you, or someone else has, maybe you feel like they jumped into a partnership, they jumped into a relationship really, really quickly, or they moved on so fast, and it may be, not that you still have feelings for this person, although some of you might, but, because for some of you, this could be an ex that's moved on, that's getting married or engaged, or is moving a relationship forward. And even if you're not still harboring feelings, although some of you be, it could just be, you're kind of like, wow, how'd you move on so fast? I must have. It's just making you feel like, oh, did what we had be nothing? When you could move on that quickly. There's some element of this, but the energy coming in the present, so this would be involved into early December. You have Force in reverse. This is the Strength card in other decks. So You're feeling like someone is being very hurtful. It is just the way the way this feels. Many of you are feeling like somebody's trying to, and you intuitively know that someone's like trying to get back at you. So I'm getting for some of you that this is kind of like, a triangle situation where it's almost like somebody's putting on a facade or a show. And you can do that on the internet a lot these days. I've brought that comes up in readings sometimes that, if people are posting about how wonderful their relationship is, or if that's all they're posting about on Facebook or tweeting about, or, Instagram, it's all pictures of, oh, we're so happy, we're just the best couple, so, those are the ones closest to breakup, usually. Just saying. If you got to prove it, who are you trying to prove it to? Yourself? Nothing wrong with being happy in a relationship, but when you can tell when it feels fake or forced, or like it's a circus being put on. And I kind of feel like that's what you're feeling, Virgo. For some of you, maybe you are doing this. Maybe you are, wanting to hurry up and rush into a relationship just to kind of get back at someone. And I would encourage you not to do that, because it's not going to turn out well for you. Now this could also be some of you are, it could be that you're just not feeling well, because this is a health rune, and strength in reverse can also be just feeling under the weather, maybe dealing with a health issue, maybe having to take a time out from the planning, if this is a wedding you're helping plan, or it could also mean you're just not feeling on the same page with a partner. So maybe they want to move ahead and move in together, or they want you to move where they are if this is a long distance relationship and you are not ready to do that, or vice versa. You're wanting them to move in with you or to where you are, and they're like not ready for that quite yet. At least at the end of what's going into, there seems to be like a lack of communication going on. I feel like some of you too be dealing with somebody who you didn't give them their way, and now they're kind of, and I feel like it's an adult or somebody who should know better, but they're acting like a spoiled child and kind of pouting, you didn't give me your way, you didn't let me have cake and eat it too, or you're trying to hold me accountable for, stuff I've done, and I'm just not going to talk to you anymore. That's kind of the energy I'm getting with this. So it could be one of your kids, but it could be anybody, friend, family member, someone you're in a relationship with, whatever. It's going to be different for all of you. Again, clarification would come maybe if you were to watch your rising sign, or you can always get a reading with me and we can take a look at how this is going to pan out. Because it'll be different for all of you. That's where these general readings can get kind of tricky. The outcome won't be the same for all of you, because who this is and the energies, and you're not all the same person, right? You're individuals. So we'll see what we get though as we move along. The help that's going to be available to you in September, we've got the 7 of Cups. So this is illusion, fantasy. Some of you be escaping into kind of a fantasy world. So whatever that means to you. It could be just daydreaming. It could be, escaping into your favorite TV show or movies, or, just retreating from the world. Fehu is here in reverse. So, Fehu can mean, avoiding disaster in some way. Normally it's in business with Fehu because it is a money rune, but it does indicate like either a person, a company, or a deal that should be avoided. And the help coming into you is that you'll be turning something or someone down. So for some of you Virgos, again, maybe this is somebody who wants to move ahead too quickly into a relationship and you're not ready. Maybe you've got other options. Maybe you're dating, you're seeing other people, because this card can also talk about, having a lot of options and maybe sometimes being a little bit overwhelmed because you're not maybe feeling super strong about any of them because you don't know how it's going to turn out. You don't know enough about someone, or you don't have enough information to make a decision. That's okay. Seven of Cups is just saying, do take a retreat. If you're not feeling comfortable with a situation or a job or a person, don't feel bad for turning that down. Other options are going to come along, because maybe there's this feeling of, oh gosh, if I turn this person down, maybe I'll never meet the right one, or maybe nobody will ever want me to be in a relationship with them. Maybe I should jump on this now. And it's like, if the emotion isn't there, I feel like that this is not the option for you. This offer is no good. This person is no good. I don't want this job. I don't love this person. Whatever it is that you're turning down, that's coming up as a help to you, because it opens up the door for other options to come in. So whatever you need to do to kind of escape, I'm feeling like an escapism. Some of you, it could just be you're going out and drinking, because I do see like partying for your birthday, going out and having some fun and partying for your birthday, which you should do. What must be accepted about, we've got the World in reverse. So there's a little bit of an element of your world's a little bit out of your control right now. And again, going back to this, it's like I have options, but I can't, I don't know how they're going to turn out. And earth signs, you don't like that. You like tangible, black and white, logical. I can break it down and figure out where this is going to lead. I know how this relationship's going to turn out. I know how this job's going to work out. I can, you want to be able to at least reasonably be able to deduce how something's going to work out, and you just don't seem to have that. It's like you're looking for a foothold, you're looking for stability, you're looking for something to kind of grab onto, and I think it's going to come in the form of some really good advice. So whatever area of life this is, for some of you, it could be love. For some of you, it could be money. It could be legalities for some of you, because the Era is here, which is the rune of justice and legalities. So you could be seeking advice from a lawyer. You could be talking to a financial advisor. You could be talking to a realtor, like, how can I move? Will you show me some houses so I can, start making some plans? But repeating any past mistakes is the number one way to kind of keep this instability going on. So, if something has turned out bad every time you've done it, you can't go back into it thinking it's going to be any different. The World card in reverse is saying, that is just going to, stop your world from evolving, and it's going to keep giving the control to someone else, because the Strength card in reverse can also kind of talk about that, is you giving your power away to someone who doesn't deserve it, someone who hasn't earned it, someone who abuses it, uses it, throws it away. I think there is a month here, Virgo, for you to take the power back. And if you're doing anything to get back at somebody, they're still in control, because you're putting this energy into that. They're still the ones running the show. It's like you're their little puppet. Don't do that. Cut the strings. You don't need to fake, anything. And if someone else is doing that to you, I feel like like intuitively, what's really going on. And if you don't let this get to you if that's being done to you. It's because it's all a facade, like we were talking about. An illusion. Again, with the Seven of Cups. It's an illusion. You know who this person is, and that this is all a show for someone's benefit. Some of you be feeling that someone is getting married, or, it doesn't necessarily have to be you in these general readings. Could be someone close to you. It's just affecting you. But it could be that you feel like somebody's rushing into a relationship, maybe your kid or a sibling or a friend, just to get back at someone else. And, maybe you're the one giving the advice, like saying, hey, this is just, you're trying to create an illusion, but the truth is, this is going to be your reality. You're putting on this show, but you're going to have to live with it. I'm not, or this other person isn't. So, yeah, don't get yourself stuck in a situation where you're powerless. Or don't let anyone make you feel that way, Virgo, because the truth is, at the end of the month, the outcome of it, you've got the Nine of Cups with Yara. So we are talking about karmic justice. We are talking about celebration, feasting, parties, wishes being granted. So if anything has been unfair, if you were being treated unfairly, if someone close to you was being treated unfairly and you were, trying to kind of help them through that, I'm seeing a reward coming in at the end of December for you or this person, and a wish being granted, especially when it comes to justice, fairness, karmic justice. Doesn't have to be, earthly legal things. It can also be, finally the scales or twisting or shifting. So yeah, if someone has been like trying to hurt you, trying to put on a show to get back at you, you get some news at the end of December, Virgo, that their root, the jig is up. This false front is going to fall away, and you'll be getting news that, this kind of fake relationship is actually, they've broken up, or it's just not working out, or I think by the end of December, whatever is troubling you, whatever seems to be like making it challenging for you to gain stability again, or to move forward, Virgo, is it's either gonna change in a way that helps you, or you're going to be having so much fun you're not going to care anymore, because the Nine of Cups is a very excellent card to get, especially in the outcome. So try not to get caught up in other people's junk, Virgo. And if someone's like trying to manipulate you or draw you into their junk and drama and chaos, definitely just draw that line in the sand. Retreat. That Esau's here, you'd be cutting someone off. This could be somebody you were married to that you're divorced from, because again, this is a severance of ties. This is also a rune that to me says divorce. This is a freeze on a relationship. If someone's wanting to push you to move at their pace, you can put on the brakes, Virgo. There's no rush. If it's right, it's right, and it'll be right 6 months from now, or however long it takes for you to make up your mind. Don't let anybody pressure you, but certainly don't pressure anyone else. Again, if it's you kind of maybe wanting to jump into something in order to get over something else or someone else, I would take your time. I think you're going to be happier with that decision. And I think you're going to have a fantastic celebration. So if you be celebrating, if this is like a legal win or a settlement or some kind of end to a legal altercation or court case, I see you celebrating that you got a win. This could also just be you celebrating your birthday, and you feeling really like it's the start of something really good. It's kind of like your birthday this year, Virgo, is the beginning of a good cycle. It's just the first of these celebrations, and wins coming your way, goals being achieved. So, no matter how tough you start out, Virgo, to me, it's going to get gradually, progressively better. And these difficult energies could all be in that first week, when I think we still have Mercury retrograde. Mercury is your ruling planet, so you normally deal with the retrogrades a little bit easier than everybody else, but maybe it's just causing you to feel a little bit under the weather, out of control, or like you don't have the answers. That's okay. Wait for the answers. Choosing to sit back and do nothing is also a choice, and sometimes it's the best one, especially when there's confusing energy around, like a Mercury retrograde. So don't feel bad about taking a time out, retreating, especially if you feel like somebody's kind of trying to manipulate you into doing what they want, or giving them what they want, or giving you the short end of the stick in some way. So that's what I see here, Virgo. it looks really good. Definitely get out and celebrate your birthday. Do something just for you. Escape into your fantasy world, whatever that may be, whatever kind of, makes you feel relaxed and happy. Whatever you avoid or whoever you're avoiding or whoever you're taking your retreat from or kind of are putting on hold or any offers you are turning down, it's the right thing to do, no matter what they say or how much they grumble. It's the right thing to do. But yeah, join me over on Vimeo. As I mentioned before, I'm going to shuffle the Goddess Guidance Oracle cards by Doreen Virtue. Gonna see if we can get more information on who this is. The World card in reverse, and especially this the Force card in reverse. I want to see if we can get more guidance and wisdom from Spirit for you about that. So again, the link is below to the Vimeo channel. Meet me over there. I'll see you back here next month. Happy birthday once again, Virgo. Thanks for watching.